So, hello everyone! Welcome to our group. We are from Group 4 and we're gonna making the analysis video, especially in the phonology subject. So, before we start, we're gonna explain or introduce ourselves.
Before we take more video, we will to introduce our participant. Okay, come here.
Hello everyone, my name is Amji Zong, but you can call me David, and I'm currently studying at University of Negeri Semada UNES, and my jurusan is Teknik Mesin.
Okay, David can explain or maybe speak with 10 word in English and then 10 word in Myanmar language and then five sentences in English and then Myanmar.
Okay, so I will start with 10 Myanmar vocabulary, yeah?
You can send here.
Okay, Mingalaba. Mingalaba. Mingalaba, it means greeting. Greeting people, hello, greeting, like that, right? And then, Jesu Dembare. Jesu Dembare. It means thank you. And then, Ye. Ye. Ye means water. And then, A. A. A means house. House. It means rumah, yeah? And then, Jang. Jang. It means school. Sekolah. School. And then, Sao. 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 It means book. Book. And then, Mitazu. Mitazu. Mitazu, it means family. And then, after that is Tengejen. Tengejen. Tengejen, it means friends. Friends. And then, after that, Asa Asa. Asa Asa, it means food. And then, last but not least, is Ka. Ka, it means car. But you know, it's car. Okay. After the downward is 5 sentences in Myanmar. Chano Changdo Tuadi. Chano Changdo Tuadi. Which means I go to school. I go to school. And then Chama Mitazu go Chitti. Chama Mitazu go Chitti. I love my family. I love my family. And after that, Chano Sao Payara Chaiti. Chano Sao Payara Chaiti, which means I like to read book. I like to read book. And then another 2 sentences maybe Chano Dimana Ye Chodi. Chano Dimana Ye Chodi, which means this morning I took a shower. And then last but not least, Chano Ain Samaran Mashiti. Chano Ain Samaran Mashiti, which means I have house in Samaran. Okay, thank you.
Okay, in this study, we analyze the pronunciation of native Myanmar speaker in both Myanmar and English. The objective of this analysis was to identify phonological features of the Myanmar language and compare them with English. The analysis focuses on vocabulary, sentence production, vowels, consonant, syllable structure, stress, and tone. The participants produced the 10 Myanmar words related to daily life and 5 simple sentences. The participant also translated the sentences into English. This allowed us to compare how the same speaker uses 2 different language systems.
Hello, come back again with me. So the next is data description. So the data description is we have 10 Myanmar words and have done to translate it into English. So the participant produced 10 common words. The first one is greeting. So it is the greeting, it's not a specific like hello or something, but that's only greeting. The next one is thank you and water, house, school, book, family, friends, food, car. So that's word belong to everyday vocabulary and in-person basic communication needs. The next one, we move to the analysis. The analysis of the vocabulary selected by the participant reflect high-frequency lexical items. These are words commonly used in daily interaction and therefore represent the natural phonological characteristic of the language. So, the word also belong to different semantic fields, including the first one is social interaction. It means greeting and thank you. And the next one is education, based on the school or book. The next one is family and relationship. It means family or friends. The next one is daily necessities or water or food. And the last one is transportation. It is car. So because these words are frequently used, they provide reliable data for phonological observation. So the next one is sentence data. So the participant also created several simple sentences in Myanmar and translated them into English. But this example, I cannot speak with Myanmar language, but I can share this video. 1, 2, 3. Cook.
ကျွန်တော်ဒီမနက်ရေချိုးသည်ကျွန်တော်ဒီမနက်ရေချိုးသည် which means this morning I took a shower. And then last but not least ကျွန်တော်အိမ်စမာရမ်းမှာရှိသည်ကျွန်တော်အိမ်စမာရမ်းမှာရှိသည် which means I have house in Samaran. Okay.
The sentences represent everyday communication and provide example of natural speech production.
Hello, and now we will talk about phonological analysis. In phonological analysis, we will to analyze about vowel and consonant. And first, I will explain about vowel analysis. One important aspect of phonology is the vowel system. Myanmar contains a variety of vowel sounds similar to English. Vowels play an important role in distinguishing words. However, the organization of vowel in Myanmar is different from English. From the participant's pronunciation, vowels are pretty stable and clearly articulated. Unlike English, where vowels often undergo reduction in connective speech, Myanmar vowels tend to remain more consistent. For example, English frequently reduce unstressed vowel into sounds For examples, about, and teacher. In Myanmar, vowel quality tends to be preserved more clearly. This creates a noticeable difference between these two languages. In significance, it suggests that Myanmar speakers may pronounce English vowels more clearly or more evenly than native English speakers. Now we will talk to consonant analysis. Consonants are another important component of speech production. Myanmar and English share several consonant categories such as stop, nasals, and approximant. However, English contains several consonants that are relatively uncommon in many Asian languages. Examples include th, as in think, the, as in this, th, and last is the. These one become areas of difficulty for second language learners. In observation, when Myanmar speakers use English, stress of their first language may influence how these sounds are produced. This phenomenon is called language transfers or L1 interference, where characteristics of the native language affects second language pronunciation. Tone analysis. One of most important difference between Myanmar and English is the use of tone. Myanmar is generally classified as a tonal language. This means each can contribute to difference in meaning. In tonal language, changing pitch may alter the meaning of a word. Example, a word pronounced with one tone may have a different meaning when pronounced with another tone. Therefore, tone is phonemic. Importance. Tone is essential feature of Myanmar pronunciation and forms part of the language identity. Stress analyze. English differs significantly from Myanmar because English relies heavily on stress. Stress refers to giving more emphasis to a particular syllable. Example, table, student, important. Native English speakers depend on stress to create natural rhythm. Observation. Compared to English, Myanmar speech tends to distribute emphasis more evenly across syllables. This creates a different rhythm pattern.
Okay, syllable structure. Myanmar and English differ in syllable organization. Myanmar generally favors clear syllable boundaries. Each syllable tends to be pronounced distinctly. English, on the other hand, often contains consonant clusters, rigid vowels connected speech. Example: school, student, strength. These words contain multiple consonants grouped together. Such structures are more complex than those commonly found in Myanmar. Observation: the participants Myanmar speech display a relatively clear syllable by syllable rhythm. This reflects the phonological structure of Myanmar.
Okay, the next one we can analyze about the comparison between Myanmar and English. So this is the table comparison. I can, in here maybe, yeah, this one. This is the picture. The next one is Myanmar between English. The next one is language transfer. The most interesting finding is language transfer. So language transfer occur when features of the first language influence pronunciation in a second language. In this case, the first one, the participants speak Myanmar as a first language. The second one, English is used as a second language. So as a result, some pronunciation pattern in English may still reflect Myanmar phonology. Example include the first one is more even stress pattern. The second one is clear syllable separation. So the next is different realization of difficult consonant. So the last one is reduced vowel reduction. So this is a normal phenomenon among bilingual speakers.
Discussion, the analysis demonstrates that Myanmar and English possesses distinct phonological systems. Myanmar relies more heavily on tone and syllable structure, while English relies on stress and complex consonant combinations. Although the participants successfully communicated in both languages, phonological differences remained evident. The participants' English pronunciation reflects not only knowledge of English but also the influence of Myanmar phonology. This finding supports linguistic theories stating that first language phonological systems continue to influence second language production. Furthermore, the data show that pronunciation is not simply the production of sounds, it is closely connected to the phonological rules and structures of each language. Therefore, studying pronunciation provides valuable insight into language learning and cross-linguistic influence. Conclusion, the analysis revealed several differences between Myanmar and English phonology. The major differences include tone, stress, syllable structure, consonant organization, and rhythm patterns. Myanmar is a tonal language that emphasizes syllable-based pronunciation, while English is a stress-time language with complex consonant structure. The participants' English pronunciation also show evidence of language transfer from Myanmar. Overall, this study demonstrates how phonological systems influence speech production and show a speaker's first language can affect second language pronunciation.